Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome to my video, and this is my last video from assignment of retelling novel by this part. And today I want to retell you guys about one of the interesting novel with rising the title of the 10,000 from Michael Ford Curtis. So let's begin. So yeah, well actually this is a really exciting story from the novel The 10,000 by Michael Curtis Ford. This story from a long ago, there was a brave Greek soldier named Xenophon. Xenophon was wise, calm, and always cared about his soldier. He never thought only about himself. Instead, he always tried to protect everyone around of him. His closest friend, the name is Aiden. Aiden is the individual was loyal and fearless. Wherever Xenophon went, Aiden was always there to help him. They trust each other like brothers. And one day, when Xenophon and 10,000 of Greeks soldiers had to travel through the dangerous land of Persia, their dream was really simple. They want to return home safely, but the journey was much harder than they expected. The soldier walked through tall the mountains, dry deserts, and freezing all night, and dangerous forests. It's become true. Sometimes they had no food, sometimes they had no water, and sometimes they had no place to sleep. Even so, Xenophon always told his soldier like this: never give up. As long as we stay together, we will find our way home. So his words gave everyone hope. So as the army continued their long journey, many problems appeared. Some leaders made selfish and decisions. Some soldiers became tired and losing hope. And just one commander, the name is Clearchus, was very strict. He believed that fear was the best way to control the army. But Xenophon believed that something different. He believed that a good leader should respect and protect his soldiers. During their journey, the Greek leaders also met a powerful Persian nobleman, and the name is Tissaphernes. He welcomed them kindly. He gave them beautiful gifts. And he really smiled and spoke softly. But Xenophon felt something was wrong. He knew that sometimes the smiling face could hide a dangerous plan. And soon his fear became true. The journey became even more difficult. The soldiers became hungry, but the weather became colder. Enemies surrounded them from offering all directions. Still, Xenophon refused to surrender, and every night they encouraged his army. Every morning, he led them forward, and they believed that would finally reach the home. But then, something terrible happened. One cold night, after the soldier finally fell asleep, a surprise attack suddenly began. Without warning, hundreds of arrows flew through the dark sky. The soldiers woke up and still panicked. Some grabbed their shield and some cheered for their friends. Some tried to fight back. The peaceful night turned into the complete chaos moment. Many soldiers were injured and died, many others captured, and during this attack, Xenophon fought bravely to protect his army. But in the last moment, Xenophon was captured by the enemy. Now, after that, when Aiden heard this news, of course he shocked. He could not believe it. His best friend was gone. But Aiden did not cry. He did not run away. Instead, he made a brave decision and said, I will bring this Xenophon home. Without telling anyone, Aedan secretly followed the enemy soldier. After the long journey, he discovered that Xenophon was being held inside the kingdom of Cerberus. The kingdom was ruled by King Cyrus. The name is King Cyrus. Nah, King Cyrus was proud and careless. He believed no one could enter his palace, but they underestimate the Aedan. Late that night, Aedan quietly entered the palace. He moved silently through the dark hallways. He avoided the guards and security, and finally he found Xenophon. Xenophon was weak, he had no food, he had no water, and he could barely stand. Without wasting another second, Aedan lifted the Xenophon onto his shoulder, and together they escaped through a hidden tunnel under the palace. They move carefully and through the dark passage until they finally reach the outside. Just as they escaped, King Cyrus discovered that his prisoner had disappeared. He became more angry and furious, and he ordered all of his soldiers to chase them. A great chase began across the hills and forests. Although they were exhausted, Xenophon and Aedan never stopped running. They helped each other when Xenophon became very weak and sadness. And when Aedan became tired, Xenophon encouraged him step by step escape from the enemy. And soon they returned to the Greek soldier, and everyone was overjoyed to see their leader alive again. That's all from me. Thank you very much for the attention. If there are any bad words or behavior that is not pleasing, I'm so apologize to you guys. Akhirul kalam. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.